Now we are going to see about the stable multivibrator. The aim is to design the emitter coupled stable multivibrator using the given specification. The apparatus required are the hardware components, resistance, transistor, RPS, CRO, breadboard. In software tool, we are going to take this component and place it on the worksheet of the PSpice or multisim and connect the component and simulate and see the output. In the design procedure, we have assumed the value of VCC, HFE, a frequency and IC value, and we have to calculate the value of RC and C value. This is the stable multivibrator circuit diagram. The stable multivibrator circuit diagram consists of two BJT back to back connected. The base of the first BJT is connected to the collector of the second, and the base of the second BJT is connected to the collector of the first terminal, and RC series network is given here. At the two collector terminal we get the square wave output. We have to measure the amplitude and the time period. Theory about the stable multivibrator. Stable multivibrator. See, this is the stable vibrator. It's a square wave generator without any external triggering pulse. It has no stable state but two quasi-stable state. It switches back and forth from the one quasi-stable state to another quasi-stable state and remain in the state for the time constant until the capacitance discharges. When the once again when BCC is applied, the capacitance will charge to the maximum value, and this depends upon the RC value. We have to give the connection and simulate the output and see the result. Next we are going to see about the monostable multivibrator. It has one quasi-stable state and one stable state. Here the one end of the BJT, that is the base, is given a triggering pulse, and another transistor Q2 base is not given with any triggering pulse. But here in the first stage RC is connected series, but in the second stage RC is connected in the parallel network. Without any we have to give one triggering pulse so that it move from the one quasi-stable to stable state. Next it move from the stable state to quasi-state, so that we can obtain the square wave as an output, and we can calculate the T on and T of period of the square wave, and we can measure the amplitude. Monostable multivibrator design procedure. Here we have to design the monostable with the VCC of 12 volt, HFE of 200, and F equal to 1 kilohertz, C equal to 2 milliamps. To calculate the R1 and R2, after calculating this value, we can design the circuit diagram. Here the input pulse is given at the base of the Q1, and the output is measured at the collector of 1 and collector of 2. Both the terminals are inverted. When collector of Q1 is low, then the collector of Q2 is high. Then the collector of Q1 is high, collector of Q2 is low. Because of the charging and discharging of the capacitance is opposite in the two terminals of the transistor. For designing, we have to calculate RC, R and C as per the procedure. Monostable multivibrator has one stable state. When an external input signal is provided, it moves from the stable to the quasi-stable state, and it automatically once again enter into the stable state because of the time constant T. Because of the capacitance C1, it gets charges and it is coupled to the Q2 through the C. Thus, the DC coupling in the bistable multivibrator is restrained by the capacitor coupling. The resistors R at the input Q2 is returned to VCC. Okay, in this way we get the quasi-stable state and enter into the stable state by triggering pulses applied and square wave is generated at the output. Now we are going to see the output of the stable multivibrator C. Circuit diagram of the stable multivibrator. When this transistor will be on, this will be the off state. When this will be off, this will be on state. If I simulate the output, see when this one LED glow, another LED will be off. If this LED will glow, this will be off. So that when this is high, this will be low. See, green is high, blue will be low. When blue is high, green will be low. Similarly, the square pulse is obtained at the output. The collector 1 and collector 2 of the stable multivibrator. Similarly, we are going to see about the monostable multivibrator. In the monostable multivibrator, circuit diagram of monostable multivibrator, the base of the one BJT is given with the triggering circuit. When a square pulse is given here, it produces the spike out the base terminal of Q2, and this network is a RC combination of series network, and another network is RC combination of parallel network. Here only one end of the one BJT is given with the triggering pulse, and another BJT will not give any triggering. Hence, the triggering pulse will make from the stable state to the quasi-stable state, so that we can see the output of the collector at the two stage. See, this is the square pulse which we are giving to the transistor, and the green terminal indicates the output of the Q2, how the square pulse are produced, and this square pulse generate based upon the time constant RC value. Thank you.